me. Hello once again, Ed Polochick here, Artistic Director for Concert Artists of Baltimore, wanting to invite you to our opening of our Maestro series, October 14th, 2:30 p.m. at Friedberg Hall at Peabody Conservatory of Music in the gorgeous Mount Vernon Place area. I just love that area. I think it's one of the great not only historic, but just one of the most beautiful areas of all of Baltimore. It's, I think, appropriate that the oldest conservatory in the country is at Mount Vernon Place, and that we do music of the past 500 years at a place that is so old world looking and has the feeling of being classical. So at 2:30 on Sunday afternoon, October 14th, we are presenting a program on our Maestro series of two composers. It's a rather unusual mix, with Benjamin Britten on the first half, who wrote when he was very young, I think only about 12 years old, 12, 13 years old, the melodies for a piece called The Simple Symphony. It's a symphony in 4 movements, not terribly long, about 14, 15 minutes, for just strings. And it has a really quite playful, rather beautiful, accessible way of showing off the strings. He put the symphony together a little bit later in his life, but they were all the melodies were written when he was a pre-teenager, actually. Followed by another piece of his that he did write later in his life called Cantata Misericordium, and it is a cantata for chorus, vocal soloists, and orchestra, based on the story of the Good Samaritan, and it will be sung in Latin. It features 2 soloists, a tenor soloist, John Weber, and a baritone soloist, James Dobson, along with our professional chorus and professional chamber orchestra, a very unusual piece of Britten and a quite dramatic piece. After intermission, we are featuring the music of Felix Mendelssohn. Again, a kind of concert artist tradition. We are first presenting something that you probably or perhaps have never heard before. It's Psalm 115 for chorus, soloists, and orchestra. And then, to close the program, one of his best-known works of all time. In fact, it's perhaps one of the most popular violin concertos ever written, and that is Mendelssohn's Violin Concerto in E minor. And we are very privileged to have and honored to have with us performing as the soloist, the former concertmaster of the Baltimore Symphony, Herbert Greenberg. So I hope you will be there and celebrate our next quarter of a century. We just finished our 25th anniversary, and we are now into our 26th year. And since I've said that, I think I might do a little plug for our 26 Club, which is a rather unusual thing that we'd like to promote. Those who are 26 years and younger have the opportunity for only $26 to subscribe to all 9 concerts, our 4 concerts on our Maestro series, the 3 on our Mansion series, and our 2 Family Fun concerts, which will be performed up at the Gordon Center. So I hope that with this opening concert, where we feature 20th century and 19th century music, that you'll join us for some really spectacular, unusual, and very well-known, beloved pieces of the classical repertoire.